Alright, here we have the Linden Railroad Museum in Linden, Indiana. First over here, I'm not sure, I don't think this is part of the museum. I think this was a former crossing and they just left the really old crossbuck in place over here. Because based off this ties right here, it's probably a boundary between this private residence and the museum property. But there's an old crossbuck right there with the danger sign, and it's 45 degrees. So that's a very old crossbuck. Over here's the actual museum. We got telegraph poles. We got Monon searchlights from the GRS. GRS made those. CSX Operation Redblock caboose. Right here. Very nice. Had the relay case for the Semaphore. General Railway Signal, Rochester, New York. Get right up here. Kind of see what this caboose is all about. Interesting. Move over there. Just a track. Right over here. Sorry if this video is kind of bad, but right over here we have a searchlight. I'm not sure who installed this, but take a look down here. It has a Modern Industries base, and the searchlights are from GRS. Essentially, these are Monon. Very big pinnacle. Milepost 136.8. Not quite sure where exactly that was. But over here, this is the CSX Monon sub, which is the Monon line, obviously. So it's that far track, the fence. So all the semaphores here came from that line. The searchlight probably did. I'm not 100% sure though. Right here we got this ancient steam engine, which is apparently from the B&O. Looks like a British train. Especially with the coupling right here. I'm not quite sure if it really is, but it sure looks like one. Cool nonetheless. Don't think you can get on this, or at least you're not supposed to, or I would have stairwell or something. It says 1837 Lafayette. Lafayette's a city just north of here with some 70,000 people living in it. There's that CSX. It's got Operation Lifesaver on this side. The other side is Operation Redblock. Searchlight. That there's US 231. There's the front of this locomotive. Wonder if I could just... Yeah. Perfect. Over here, we have a switch stand, which is nice. Spike right there. Pretty wobbly. Come over here. Got these semaphores. This is what your average Monon semaphore would look like, the setup. For a block signal, for like a junction of some sort, it'd be like that one over there. But for a normal straight track, this is what it would look like. These are made by the GRS company. For some reason there's this sign that says Baltimore City. That looks kind of fake to me, but it could be old, I don't know. But wires are cut. What we got? GRS relay case 135.5. So these were 1 mile away from wherever that searchlight came from. That one's showing clear. So this train would be clear to back up if this were real. Well, it is real, but you know what I mean. And then this one is red because this block is blocked. Take a look at here. Here's this Boxcar. Again, this just looks British to me, but I'm not 100% sure. These look ancient, so you never know. They could be American. Or I never know, at least. The other Semaphore, very nice. Not in too bad shape. It'd be really cool if they still worked, but not happening. Right here too. Maybe one day. But as you can see, General Railway signal. Yeah, I bet they illuminate the lights on them sometimes. Over here we got this manual gate. Also check this out, there's some wiring going through here. No idea what that's for. Anyways, yeah, here's this. And over here we got manual crossing gate. This came from Smith Street in Lafayette, which was a 13-track crossing. This was one of 4 quad gates operated from this tower. Employees only. So yeah, these are manually operated. When a train approached, the operator would lower all the gates. This one's chained up, unfortunately. You got the stabilizer, and it's also a wishbone. Very unlikely that there would be any lights going with this, or like a gateless mast. Pretty sure that those types of installs most of the time had just a crossbuck to go with it, which probably looked like something like the one down there that we saw at the beginning of the video. Probably would have been one of those. Also right there, there's a Vader signal for the CSX line. I don't know, that's 136.8, so that's, yeah, right there. Searchlight that came from right down there. So that's pretty cool. So the Semaphores are probably a mile north or maybe south. We at the train station. Like I said, this is Linden, Indiana. This is just called the Linden Railroad Museum, if I remember correctly. Getting swarmed by whatever right now. Bees or wasps. But yeah, so this is this side of the museum. Now we'll go over to the other side. One last look here. Alright, the sign. Looks like they're open Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 12 to 5 normally. I think it's around 5 right now. Got the Railway Express Agency sign. And today is Saturday, so I think COVID doesn't let you go inside. But the outside's always open, night or day. Linden. Pretty cool. Got another semaphore here. This was always common at every station pretty much. Doesn't matter the railroad. Pretty much every railroad had a setup like this at a station, if I remember correctly. Toledo is 229 miles north. St. Louis is 229 miles south west. So St. Louis bound trains would take this south, and then when they got to Greencastle, they'd go west on the CSX St. Louis line sub, which at this time was probably still Pennsylvania Railroad. And look at that Vader down there. There's that semaphore. Over here we got more fun to take a look at. There's a look at the rails here. Got a derailer, which is open. As you can see, this is a permanent one because it's got the switch stand. This was from Norfolk and Western, apparently. See, that's a NW lock. So this would have probably came from what's now the NS Lafayette district. Then we got a GRS switch stand. Got this, which was made by RACO. That's very wobbly, but I'm not sure what that's for. It's probably just a splice box. Got a derail sign, which is realistic because there's a derailer literally right there. Save the crossing signal for last because that's the coolest thing, in my opinion. All of this is very cool. Got another building here. See, stop, proceed slowly sign in there. This is probably another crossing signal box. Walk right around here. The Monon sub right here. Monon, however you want to say it. Either way. This gets about 7 to 11 trains a day. It really just depends on the day. There was a UP when I came by here this morning, parked just north of town, and it's gone now, so. But right here, got the CPL. B&O commonly use these, as well as the GM&O. Not sure who made this one. Either there's no markings or it's just kind of gone. Right there, that's lunar. Pretty sure. That are green. I think that's lunar, because the green would be up and down. So this is green right here, that's green. Yeah. That should be lunar, and that's red. Because there's no way that's yellow. And then these would be yellow, but they're blank doors. Well, not doors, but blank. Right here we have 2 signals. These appear to be Seaboard-era. Correct me if I'm wrong. Got some sort of relay case. This is a hole and everything. Made by GRS. Got a weather head on top. Got this nickel plate caboose. Nickel plate, high-speed service. Radio clip. This one is number 497. Got a diamond here. No idea where this came from. Probably somewhere in Lafayette, though. That or Greencastle. Over here we have what appears to be definitely a Seaboard-era signal. Got this weird base. Then you got whatever this company is. This has a F for the logo. It looks like JF. Yeah, I have no idea who made this, but I know that the remaining Seaboard signals in Terre Haute have that logo on the splice box. So this is definitely Seaboard-era. These came from milepost 143.8, so this was probably about 10 miles away. Actually, 7 miles away. These are made by US&S. I really love the look of these. I wish they wouldn't keep replacing them. They look really nice in my opinion. Right here we got a Chessie System speeder motor car thing. Still got the motor. Doesn't look like it's in good shape, but it's got it. Most motor cars I see at museums don't even have anything. It's like they're gutted. But this one's probably restorable if it doesn't work already. So we got Chessie. You can see right there it says Chessie System. Pretty cool. Whistle post. Got these miniature tracks. These look literally ancient. There's 2 pieces of them. I don't know if there was ever a miniature train here or not. Almost done with the tour. We got 2 more US&S signal heads. Not quite sure who installed these. Transport Products Corp. This has 2 locks on it. Makes you wonder where that came from. But yeah, the splice box is Transport Products, and lights are US&S. And another whistle post right here. It's a nice side look at that Seaboard. Last thing we have is these two things. I don't know what these are. GRS. And then this just says unlock, so I don't know who made this. Then right here we got the crossing signal, which is probably the best thing here, in my personal opinion. Everything here is awesome. But here's the overview. Then right here we got the base, which as you can see, it's a Modern Industries base. Here's the cover. All these wires here. The contacts definitely works. It's just a matter of when. Probably just manually set off. But here's the relay case, which isn't. It's honestly like there's no lock on it, but it won't open. So. And we got the lights, which are 2 pairs of WRRS 8-inch lights. That one doesn't have a visor. Modern Industries bracket, faded crossbuck. Then probably the best thing about this is the bell, which if you didn't notice already, is a RRS Railroad Supply Co. mechanical bell. Good back look. No, it's not a Western Colony second gen. That is RRS, because look how it's blank. Turn the brightness up, you can see it. Completely blank. I had no idea that RRS was there, so pretty neat. Dot tag, this came from 475-922D, that's what it looks like. I don't know if I should shake this. Oh, that's like, that will not budge. So yeah, actually I did shake a little bit. I'll try to do it off camera. But anyways, this is the Linden Railroad Museum in Linden, Indiana, with some pretty cool stuff, including an RRS bell. Thanks for watching. Over and out.